Easy Life, Chicky Story. When I was young, I thought life was simple. My father had money, so I never worried. I didn't study much. I didn't work. I had everything I wanted. If I liked something, I'd just tell my father, and he'd buy it for me. Friends told me to plan for the future, but I laughed. Why work? Why worry? Life was easy. I woke up late every morning, had breakfast in bed, watched TV for hours, and sometimes went out with friends. We ate at the best restaurants, wore expensive clothes, and drove fast cars. I thought it would always be like that. I never thought about money or work. If I wanted to travel, I did. If I wanted new shoes or a new phone, I bought the best. My father paid for everything. One day, my father called me. He looked serious. "Son, we need to talk," he said. I smiled, but his face stayed stern. "You're not a child anymore. You must think about your future." I laughed. "But I have everything I need." He shook his head. "You have everything because I work hard. But life is not always easy. One day things may change." I didn't understand. I thought he was worrying for no reason. But he didn't smile back. "We'll see," he said. The next morning, as I was about to go out with friends, my father stopped me again. "You must learn about life," he said. I rolled my eyes but followed him to the car. We drove through parts of the city I had never seen. Old buildings, dirty streets, tired faces. He pointed to a man selling fruit. "He wakes up at dawn and works all day to feed his family." Then he showed me an old woman sewing clothes. "She's been working for 40 years. She doesn't have much, but she never stops." For the first time, I felt small. I had never thought about people like them. Finally, we arrived at my father's office. "Do you know what I do every day?" he asked. I shrugged. "You work." "Yes, but do you know how hard I work? I wake up early, make big decisions, solve problems, so you can have everything." Then he handed me a small notebook. "From tomorrow, you'll work here. You'll start from the bottom." I was shocked. "Me? Work?" "Yes," he said. "One day I won't be here." "Then what will you do?" My first day of work. The next morning, I woke up early for the first time. My father gave me a lunch bag. "Workers bring their own lunch," he said. "Today, you are a worker." At the office, he didn't take me to his big office. Instead, he introduced me to a man wearing glasses. "This is Mr. Chicky. You'll work under him." Chicky walked fast and handed me a stack of papers. "Check the numbers, find mistakes, and mark them." At first, it seemed easy, but after an hour, my head hurt. Nobody around me was resting or chatting. They were all focused. By lunch, I was exhausted. The food was simple, nothing like what I was used to. The afternoon was harder. My back ached, my hands hurt. Chicky checked my work and found mistakes. "Do it again," he said. That day I went home tired, but different. For the first time, I understood that money didn't come easily. Learning to respect work. The second day, Chicky told me, "Work faster." I tried. By noon, I made fewer mistakes. "Better," he said. Just one word, but it felt better than buying anything expensive. Days turned into weeks. I got faster, made fewer mistakes. Chicky still didn't smile much, but sometimes he said, "Good job." Those two words meant more than any gift I'd ever received. I began to respect my father. I saw the decisions he made, the problems he solved, the people he led. He wasn't just a man with money. He was someone who built something with his own hands. The key one evening, my father called me to his office. "You've changed," he said. "You understand now." Then he handed me a small key. "This is your office." It was small, but it was mine. I wasn't just a worker anymore. I was learning to lead. It wasn't easy. I made mistakes, had bad days, but I kept going. I wanted to build something of my own. Looking back, I laugh at my old self. I thought life was easy and money was simple. But now I know. Life is effort, responsibility, and building something with your own hands. My father taught me that, and now I'm ready for the future. Not because I have money, but because I've learned how to earn it. What about you? Are you just living easy, or are you building your future? Comment your first step below. Thanks for listening. Follow for more stories that inspire and push you forward.